Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more Revita. This is a weird episode. We talked in the last episode about how there was a ruined episode, an episode where there was no audio on my end. There's definitely audio for the game. You can hear it. This is said episode. I'm doing the rare. This does not happen often. The rare Olexa talks over a previously recorded video. We grab bug spray here. We also grab, I don't know, dude. We grab silver bullet. Yeah, this is an extremely important part of this run. But I'm gonna talk over this episode for a little bit, okay? I ain't doing the whole, it's a 41-minute video. I don't know, dude. I'll do a lot of it though. But I'm not talking over the whole damn thing. No chance. There's no way. This is where I'm talking about how we petted a cat. And we did a lot of fishing. Just ignore it for right now. I hate doing voiceovers for some reason. You'd think that I would actually really enjoy doing it. But for some reason I freaking hate doing it. And the reasoning is because I feel like I mean, one, it's just boring. It's just kind of boring, right? I want to be playing the game, not sitting here watching a previous version of myself play the game. It's like I'm going back in time, but it's to a week ago. So it feels really strange at its core. But you know what? It is what it is. Sometimes this crap happens. There was one time that I did this. Okay, dude, come on. You gotta start the run. I'm not gonna skip ahead. I really wanted to skip ahead, but I will not skip ahead. He's going there now. We also picked the machine gun again, obviously, because we could get extra points by doing it. We have about 9,000 tickets to choose from. So we went kind of crazy here. Devil's Pact is here to resurrect you upon death. A pretty insane thing. We also have a 10% fire rate increase. Some nutty tickets that are in here. I'm heavily debating Devil's Pact, but I will choose not to do it in the end, which maybe that'll come back to bite me. Just kidding. I told you I won, but it is still an interesting scenario that we'll see in a little bit. Parasite also kind of nasty though, because it's basically just a big damage up in the end. So pretty good. We'll start up the run. We're allergic. Status effects applied to enemies disappear quicker. Big whoop, and don't really care about souls disappearing quicker either. And also we don't care about enemies spawning with shields. None of these curses are going to matter in the long run because the run is so cracked it's insane. So bug spray, we start with our bullets splitting into 4 poison bullets. Now you'll see that it made our damage 33% of what it was. But our bullets also can destroy enemy bullets. So you're gonna see that basically nothing can hit me for the entire run. Anything that starts to shoot, like these guys here. Now we do have a little bit of good schmoovin at the beginning of this one, but they fire bullets at me, and I just can't get hit by them because I get rid of them before the bullets can even come near me. So it's a pretty insane synergy to have silver. I mean, silver bullet's just an insane item, right? But it's an even more insane synergy to have it paired with a quad shot, essentially, that allows you to just get a lot more shots coming out. And the damage, I mean, look, there's no denying it. It's weak, right? But look at this guy. This is where I'm slowly figuring out that I can basically just charge into enemies. And certain ones just, there's no way they can hit me. The damage is weak. I mean, you're seeing we're hitting for 2s, we're hitting for 1s. You know, the occasional crit is a 3. I mean, this is the lowest your damage can be. We're at negative 71% damage. But the benefit here is that in Revita, there's a beautiful thing called your damage goes up. Your damage goes up. You're gonna get more damage over the course of the run. And that's where things get absolutely insane. So Cute Doll is a great upgrade. But this is where I'm like, you know what, dude? Let's get crazy already, right? Glass Cannon. Increase your damage by a lot. 50%. Brings you to 1 HP. I'm already sitting at 3 HP. What the hell does going down to 1 matter? Because I'm sitting here going, I'm invincible. I can't get hit. Now, you then look at the 50% damage increase, and you see the 50% damage increase plus 50%, the equivalent of, 10 damage ups, more or less, gives us a grand total of minus 10% on the damage stat, or plus 10%, I should say, negative 62%. We're now hitting for 3s, the occasional 4 on a crit, so it's much better, but we're also now, like, we're a hit away from death, right? Things are a little spicy. We're a hit away from death, we get a shield, and then this is where I'm kind of like, you know what, dude? I think we just win. I'm cocky as all hell going into these rooms. You may be sitting here going, it looks a little spicy in its current state. I'm actually already claiming victory, which we all know has worked insanely well for me in the past. Every time I claim victory, I then just lose. But I'm going, man, there's gonna be something here. We're just gonna crank out victories this entire damn run. We get a nice celestial weapon. This is one I slowly figure out that celestial weapons, and it's not even slowly, I quickly figure out that celestial weapons are going to be a really, really big part of this run. And the reasoning is that we're essentially putting ourselves into a position where we don't have damage in our gun. So we can use our gun to get rid of enemy bullets, and then just spam the celestial weapon. Because we've got a ton of bullets hitting, so we recharge the celestial weapon insanely quickly, which allows us to get it out at a pretty alarming rate, and the damage on the celestial weapon is better than the damage on our, like, base gun. So we can kind of just send those out. They're gonna do good stuff around the room, and we're gonna be sitting pretty. We also, secret rooms and things like that are doing good. This is where we opt to not go to the B floor today. It was a tough decision. I thought about it. He's really thinking about it, let me tell you. Okay, never mind. Maybe I did go to the B floor. I don't know, dude. This is what you get in a post-commentary Tyler run. Hell if I know where the heck we actually went. Here's our mini-boss, though, which this is one where I'm laughing my ass off the entire time. Because I'm like, what? This dude's gonna somehow damage me? I don't think so. And then this is where the hilarious stuff comes in. We end up getting Devil's Pact anyway. So even if we had taken it at the beginning, we would have had 2 extra lives on this run. Now, will we ever use Devil's Pact on this run? I'll leave that to be something we determine in the nearby future. But it was a very funny situation, and to almost have 2 Devil's Pacts is kind of comical, and would have been a meme in among itself for this run. But the meme itself was the run itself. This run just continues to get more and more downhill as time goes on. So if you're already like, damn, this is strong, I promise you ain't seen nothing yet. We did get hit right there, which is cool. We lose a little bit of our shield, but I also, just want to reiterate the fact that we're sitting at perfectly fine HP, and also are invincible unless I run into an enemy. That's the important part to remember. We really can't get hit by an enemy tier at all, which is fun. So we'll let this go in the background a little bit. I want to talk about the last time that I did a true voiceover on an episode for an entire episode of a game. And longtime viewers of the channel may remember this one, but it was an Enter the Gungeon video. And I don't even remember. I think it was like our legit, just regular Gungeon playthrough. After one of it might have been Farewell to Arms was the update. But it was a hot minute ago, for sure. Long time ago. And the audio got freaked up on the video, so I decided to do a voiceover. I had no idea how to do like a proper voiceover of a run. This is where I'm debating it all, right? I'm going, Moon Earring on the one end, very fun. On the other hand, does it destroy what I'm doing? And then I go, if it destroys what I'm doing, that's literally like my mantra in life. So I take Moon Earring, and then I also proceed to basically use this vending machine all the way down to half a heart, just because I'm still sitting there going, I'm kind of invincible. But then I realize that I'm going into the final boss of the floor, and that I have a half a heart for the boss. Make your predictions now. Will we die here? Survey says it's hard to tell, but you can see that Moon Earring has now created an interesting situation for us. The interesting situation is that we have essentially formed a shield around our character, where no bullets can get in to our character. He just stands there and everything melts around him. We flawless the boss. It was the easiest thing we've ever done in our life. We get the memento, and then we get the hell out of here, which is sick. We're gonna go to the B floor, unlike what I told you at the beginning. I guess I was just keeping you on your toes. That's fine. And then we'll do a little relic upgrading action. I wanted to get rid of the trampoline at these guys to have a little free upgrade, but unfortunately, they were not there, so I could not do a whole heck of a lot. There's a lot of interesting upgrades here. I was thinking range from Moon Earring was important. I figured that longer poison on bug spray was probably really ideal. And then I figured that the lowered HP, this is going to be really strong for us because it's going to affect... it's essentially affecting our damage, but not hitting our damage percentage down. So it's giving all of the enemies less HP, which would normally just be like a damage up for me, but in the end, it's more of a huge damage up because of the fact that our damage stat is all messed up. So that's my kind of thinking on that one. But anyway, enough of Revita, right? This is story time with Tyler. So in this Enter the Gungeon video, and it's still on the channel, man, you can go find it. I read the entirety of The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss because I was like, I don't know what to do to fill the time in this episode. So I'm just gonna read a children's book. So I read the entirety of The Cat in the Hat during it. Thought that was a fun thing. I would do something similar today, but I feel like my commentary skills have gotten much better. I decided to actually skip the Celestial Room because I'm like, I don't know, man. It seems really good to just keep this this one that we have. So Cursed Candle is a fascinating choice here. Both items pretty good, but I opt for Cursed Candle because I'm thinking, what if the 1% damage that it gives us is not affected by our percentage damage down? And that's what I wanted to see. So now we have a proper scaling of our damage. And it's not perfect, right? You can see that every time we kill like 2 enemies, it gives us a percentage down. So it's not procting on every enemy, but it's procting on enough of them that we're slowly starting to get a pretty hefty damage up. And since the candle stays pretty close to you, and we have a pretty high protection, the chance of the candle getting hit is so low. So we're basically just scaling up our damage for free after taking that item. And we're getting significantly stronger now because every little damage percentage point that we get is doing a number for the run. I mean, you really, I know I talk a million times over about feeling damage in a roguelite. Getting a damage up and immediately, you're killing enemies a heck of a lot faster. You're seeing right now that our Moon Earring, we kind of walk near an enemy and then they just die. And this is where I'm going, dude. This could be the best run that we've ever had, and it's only floor 2, right? Like, we still have 3.5 more floors of upgrades to bring this one to where we are. So this is when I start laughing my ass off, right? Every curse we get is plus 7.5 damage, which is not going to be a ton if it scales with our percentage damage down, But it now means that as we move through the run, every curse that I pick up, which I'm probably going to pick up anyway, just because I always take curses in this game, every single curse is the same as a better damage up, and we can still upgrade it. So then I see the curse portal, I'm like, I mean, hell yeah, why would I not? Because then this chest is going to be a curse chest, which means that every item that I pick up, as long as I have a rift on the floor, every item I pick up is going to be a damage up. So I'm like, screw it, increase my shop prices. I'm never paying for hearts ever again anyway, because I'm probably just going to end up with curses and get the rift every floor. So we get power cell, increases our damage with each floor that we defeat. A halfway decent upgrade. It's a target for us to increase upgrades on, just so that we can get a pretty hefty damage up per floor. This was the only enemy that I felt any fear against, since he charges you down. We still handle them with like complete ease, but it does add a little bit of fear to my brain. This is where I also laugh because I accidentally destroyed an HP up. I did not mean to, but you basically you get used to just like using Moon Earring at all times, because it's terrifying to have enemies flying around and not have a chance to just obliterate what they're doing. So it's good. We're pretty happy about it. Everything is very peachy hunky-dory. You'll notice that the damage percentage is down to -19 here. We'll see it go to -18 in a little bit. We're just continuing to get a little bit more. We're squeaking our way up to that magical 0%, right? Where we no longer have a negative damage percentage. Things are just... They're good enough that we don't have to be too concerned anymore about our damage. We're already like extremely happy with it, but we're thinking about what the good times are gonna look like if we can get ourselves just a positive damage stat. You know, are we gonna be walking into rooms and then it's just like insta-wipe the enemy? You know, walk forward and then they just die? Is there no waiting period? That's what I'm dreaming of, right? I'm laying in bed at night, whispering sweet nothings into my own ears, thinking, you know, what will my damage look like in Revita? And this is canonically accurate to my real life, by the way. Anna gets extremely tired of it when I kind of roll over and then start whispering about Revita in the middle of the night, waking up in a cold sweat, going, Shard 14, Shard 14, Shard 14, and then Ben changed all the shards, and Shard 14 was easy now. I'm sure that, like, Shard, you know, 34 or something is going to be the new Shard 13. So, we get used to spamming our beautiful Celestial weapon again. I'm again kind of feeling like I'm invincible during this fight. I'm seeing the damage crank. I'm extremely happy about it. And then this is where I get pissed. I get hit. I get hit. About a second before I kill the damn boss, I get hit. So we lose our Flawless, which in the end, it really was not the end of the world. This is where I get kind of scared, right? Your bullets turn into laser beams. Laser diode. Fun item, right? It's a fun item most of the time. The problem is, it doesn't synergize. It doesn't synergize with Moon Earring. It's a synergy that I want to see in the 1.0 release, because it really is. Moon Earring is such a fun item. The laser diode as well as the laser gun, right? It's fun to use. You want to see that happen. And then this is where things get fun. So all relics going forward will be blessed, but you get a curse when taking them. And I'm going, come on, man. You basically are giving me the opportunity where every relic I pick up is a damage up. Like, it is just a damage up. Even if we don't have a rift portal, every relic we pick up is a damage up. We're down to -2% on our damage stat. I do get hit here, but the candle is still chilling, so we're at -1%. And the big times are coming, dude. The big times are coming. 0%, we're positive, baby. +1%, there's my curse rift. I go in immediately, and I'm going, dude, this run is cracked. We're in the business. Everything is just getting wiped immediately. Small rooms still scare us a little bit just because enemies can kind of chase us down and give us a rough time. But I'm not done. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not done. I want more. These statues, every high amount of curses that I take, all of a sudden, I'm getting that much more damage on top of it. So I see hard hat. I'm like, nah. I want 10% luck. I want 2 curses. This is a plus 15% damage. I'm going, dude, lower my damage. What the hell do I care? It's not going to affect me anyway. So that's fine. Take it. We're still at plus 1% on our damage. Give me Mimicry. My Celestial Weapon's doing incredible. And now our high luck and our chance to do shots of 4 effectively just multiplied our shots by 4. So you can see that our circle of attack is now like 4 times as thick as what it was before. And you want to talk about an item where you can feel the damage that you just got from it? You can feel this freaking damage. It is just wiping the enemies out. Plus 9% on the damage stat. There's no shot that a tier ever hits you in the room. It's just incredible. So now I'm thinking about stuff and I'm going, okay, what other achievements can I do on this run? Because I'm going, we're gonna easily win the shard. You know, there's no way this run is losable. All I gotta do is just, you know, maintain status quo. It's a winning run. I'm going, well, we need the flawless floor 4 and floor 5. You know, if there's ever a run, I know we say it a million times, right? But if there's ever a run where I'm on a flawless floor 4, floor 5, this has to be the run to do it. I'm also thinking, what the hell am I thinking, dude? I'm thinking about, we're getting so many curse rifts, and we're not really taking that much HP, and we're not really spending that much HP. What if I could also get up to 12 max HP, right? And finish that, getting to 12 max HP, being able to get the 12 max HP achievement. I'm going, it's highly possible. So now I'm like, every time I get into a room, I'm now focus firing on getting as much HP as possible. We're not waiting on the bar. We're just letting it crank immediately, trying to get to 12 max HP. We're also looking at the get 50% luck on a run achievement, right? Something that we've been struggling to get as well. We now have a item that gives us the chance to get luck upgrades, right? Because every relic that we get is going to be blessed with the chance of a blessing that is a luck upgrade. So I'm going, okay, we're at 20% luck moving forward. I probably called her a dirtbag at some point, just because we have now lost a disturbing amount of HP from that. This is where I laugh and go, that was a champion. We just killed him in like 2 seconds, because we absolutely annihilated him. And then this shop, we're going to spend some time looking at some items here. I get 2 curses for each one. I see the 10% luck upgrade. I go, okay, we're definitely taking that. Plus, you know, the 2 curses just means I'm getting a significant damage up from this. So we're more than happy to do that. I see this, I'm like, do I really care? And then I go, well, you know what? It's 2 curses, which is more damage up, and then it's also, you know, an HP. So I'm happy with that too. And the curses, they begin to not really matter in my brain. It's like, what do I really care? I do realize that getting rid of a relic at the end of each area will murder our run, because Silver Bullet is our first item, and Silver Bullet is what is carrying this entire run, right? You have to be able to destroy the enemy shots if you have any chance to win this run. So we know full well we cannot have that curse ever. It ruins our life. Every other curse, totally fair game. There's not a single one that I'm like, no, we should not take that. Every single one I'm like, that's completely fine. Just give me my curse, give me my damage up, let me move on with my day. But we don't want to take the destroying relics. We are horribly slow now. We're down to negative 30% speed, which is hilarious in a lot of ways. It's freakishly slow. You gotta dash just to feel alive again. But you look at the damage that you're doing to this guy, you laugh at his wigglies that will never hit you, and you just realize that it is an absolute bloodbath. He can't even get out his second attack, his primary attack in the second phase. He's just already toast. So we do get the sweet memento here, which also had a blessing of speed associated. Very nice for us. We're happy to see it. We also get the jalapeno, a little chance to burn enemies, increases our damage in another weird way. Once again, also blessed. All of these relics being blessed is going to be really good for us. And then we're going, okay. We say the magic words, right? We go, if there was ever a time where we could flawless the 4th floor, now is going to be the time to do it. Just be cautious, be ready. This is where I go on an absolute spree of getting rid of crap that we don't care about. We don't care about the thingy at all. We also are going to not care about this life vest because I'm not going to die, so get rid of it. We don't care about the heart fairy, so we get rid of it. We don't care about crystal rose, so we get rid of it. And now I'm going, okay, dude, I'm in. Give me all of the upgrades on all of the things. You know, I don't want to spend max HP because I'm trying to get to, you know, a beautiful 12 max HP. I figured that a little bit of range on the final fight is going to help us because Moon Earring can be a little spicy against the Flying Boy. I'm also going, dude, this candle is doing amazing stuff for us. Let's increase that like crazy. More curses or more damage from curses is insane. We'll increase power cell. And then I start going, you know what, dude? I kind of want to go crazy on some of these upgrades, right? We're getting upgrades from upgrading due to Forging Mask, which is how we just generated a free upgrade out of thin air. But then I look at the damage and I go, holy crap. We are at plus 70% damage on this run. We were at negative 70% damage on this run a little bit ago. We are now at plus 70% damage, and every enemy that the light touches gets freaking obliterated. I mean, they spawn, they're dead before they even spawn. I mean, there's just, you try to be cautious in the room because you're going, you know, the flawless of the 4th floor, man. But it's also kind of like, why would we not hop in the curse rift, man? We're going to get more curses. We're at plus 86% damage. We're going to continue to get stronger on this run. Like, it's not over by any stretch of the imagination. We're still going to continue to make this even stupider as time goes on. We managed to kill enemies before the dude can even protect them. It's just broken. It's just broken. It's so insanely strong. So this is where I'm now looking. I'm looking for luck upgrades, and I see the legendary, and I'm like, it's intriguing. I'm very excited to possibly get this legendary, but there's a little thing nagging me in the back of my mind, going, I got a chance for the 50% luck, man. So I take the rare. I go for the luck upgrade. We're up to 40% luck. I take a lower damage multiplier because I'm like, I don't know, dude, who cares? And then we get the buddy cards or whatever the hell it is, which allows you to get a couple of relics at the start of the next floor, 2 random relics at the start of the next area. So we're okay with that. You know, we're kind of laughing. What's 2 more relics on top of this run? I think I also probably said I hope they give me a curse, since every curse is still doing fantastic stuff for us. And speaking of taking more curses, gonna absolutely come in here and then take another curse from the curse chest, because there's just no reason not to. There's just no reason not to. I'm laughing at protective shields because they have no chance to do anything. I realize that we have a laser pointer that, like, our accuracy doesn't matter at all on this run, so it's a hilarious addition. Just a completely worthless relic on the run. But we still, we're still flawless, right? We have not been hit. Nothing has hit us. And I'm going, you know what, dude? I think it's finally the one. I think it's finally the one. I'm realizing, too, that I can't even check for secret rooms because we destroy the entire floor before we can even check a wall. And I'm like, there's no reason to even bother going to a secret room because it's not worth it. I also think that it's not worth it to go into this door because we only have one key and our shop provides us so much more value. Because at this point, I'm thinking about the 50% luck, man, right? I need to see shop relics because I need the choice, right? I need the choice of possibly seeing one that has a 50% luck, a 10% luck added to it so we can get to 50. We do find a secret room primarily by accident. I laugh at the shield because we're probably going to end up getting rid of it. It's highly possible that we get to 12 max HP now. So I'm kind of happy. This is, not only are we getting regular shard levels done, we're also just cranking other achievements as well, making this a magnificent run all around. But we're pleased. This room scared us a little bit. He had a lot of stuff chasing us down, which makes things a little spicy. We're now on to the second to last heart that we have to create. And I'm sitting here going, dude, I still got a whole damn floor. Like, we have a whole floor to get one heart. It's just gonna happen. Like, there's no getting around it. We will have this in the bag. So we're happy. We're chilling. We're having a good time. It is clearly the most strong Revita run we've ever had. It made doing any run after impossible, and then I get hit by an enemy. And I go, come on, man, you gotta be kidding me. I had a flawless sitting in the palm of my hand. I get hit by one of the lamest enemies. He's not even on this floor normally. He's a snow floor boy. And I get hit by that garbage can enemy. So I'm pissed. I'm like, this sucks. But at least maybe we could get the 5th floor flawless instead. So this is where I go hunting, right? I'm like, you know what? A speed upgrade, pretty good. That's going to help us. I get a secret uncovered. This is the 50% luck, by the way, but I don't realize it. I don't realize it. I was looking at just the blessings, trying to find the 50% luck. So I'm still looking at these and I'm going, I need a 10% luck, man. Because my dumbass brain can't look on the right side of the screen and see that we already have it. So I'm giving up, you can see that these are clearly give damage, give fire rate. I'm going, ooh, small, that could be splash damage, that could be fun, but I'm like, I need this luck upgrade, man. So I'm cranking it, right? I'm looking at this one, I'm like, plus 20% damage, plus 10% speed, it's insane, but I'm just gunning for the luck upgrade. It's very depressing, actually, but I'm gunning for it. I finally see it, I'm like, let's go, and then I see 60, and I go, god damn it, the achievement we just got was luck. Which is funny. It's funny. It's a very Tyler moment, an extremely Tyler moment. But that's life. I'd want you to also take a look at our damage real quick. 147 damage. And I'm realizing that if we were in a position where we didn't have that 33% damage down and didn't take 2 other damage down multipliers on the run, we probably would have like 300 plus damage on this run. It's just so crazy how fast we were able to scale our damage on this one to just completely obliterate it. Now, we got hit against depression, which made us laugh because we figured, you know what, we weren't going to get the flawless anyway. But you can also see that we beat him in like, I don't know, 2.5 seconds. So it made it pretty easy. All stats plus 5%. I got super excited and then I realized it was Wingberry, which does not help us at all. We take another ticket. We go down to the next floor. We now are going, you know what? We didn't get the flawless on floor 4. Let's get the flawless on floor 5, right? Let's get the flawless now. It's going to be difficult, random freak stuff can happen. The final boss is still going to be difficult. I laugh at Stapler. What a dumb upgrade to get here. Just to make us that much stronger that all of those shots also pierce enemies. We got that from the item that gives us 2 extra relics at the start of the next floor. So super dumb. But we're also looking at, hey, what if we could get our 12 max HP? Like right now. I see the curse portal. I'm like, you know what? It's going to give us extra soul. we're super happy about this. But we also get stuck with a curse on this floor that forces us, we can only heal near enemies. So I can no longer heal outside of combat. I miss a secret room like big time right there, but we don't even really care. We're gunning for an achievement, right? We have to try to get 12 max HP going. It's such a spicy one that has taken me so long to get that it's insane. I will take a 300% damage increase because it's Try Ragnarok. Also gives us a luck upgrade, which is just kind of funny to see. We take Fiend Soul, we take lowered aim accuracy because like it doesn't matter at all. And now we have 75% luck, and then obviously we do 300% of our damage, which is 176%. To an enemy every 3 enemies we kill. And I'm trying to get the heals in, right? Because I'm still going, dude, I need to get the 300%. I need to get the 12 max HP, not the 300% damage. That would be a little bit ridiculous. I believe I got hit there, which ruins the dream of flawlessing the floor. But then I see the damn slot machine, and I'm like, or claw machine, and I'm like, dude, another challenge is to make sure that we empty out the claw machine without taking, without missing one. So I'm like, you know what? Where one opportunity ends, another opportunity begins. Let's empty out the claw machine. We're going to get kind of screwed. We're looking at our hearts. We're going, we're about to spend a lot of HP, man. We're going to spend a lot of HP. It's going to be a little spicy getting to 12 here. But we're going to do it anyway, because at this point, it's like, you know what? If the claw machine is sitting right here, it's meant to be. Let's do it. Let's try to get our upgrades out of this. We snag everything in there. I'm bated breath, waiting, and then it pops out, and we get the achievement. And we're happy. So that's another secret done. That's now the second secret that we've done on this one. Still waiting for that final one, being the 12 max HP increase. But it's looking a little spicy until we get the room that refills your empty hearts. And I'm laughing my ass off. Because I basically did the claw machine knowing we weren't going to get back up to 12 max HP. It was some extreme copium situation. And instead, the game is just like, what if we just refill all your hearts? And it's a funny time. So we're now in a position, we are one singular, and by one I mean 2. We're 2 singular HP heals away from having ourselves our beautiful 12 max HP. I'll do a little spoiler alert here. We're gonna get it, right? We're gonna get it just to make this run that much more successful. But the fact that we got the luckiest special room that we could possibly get to bring us to this point just makes it that much more ridiculous, and just gives us that insane run that this is. Now, we noticed that our candle got hit at some point. We're down to plus 5% on our damage. So our damage took a pretty tall tumble. The candle kind of carries the damage in a lot of ways. But it's still cracked. It's still absolutely insane. And we don't really have any fears about the run, even at the insanely low damage. We're taking a look at what the items are that we're picking up, since they are shrouded in mystery. We see the plus 1 HP, and we go, you know what, dude? We're one singular heal away from a good time. I'm like pogging IRL the entire time, and then I see this one and I'm like, frick, dude, let's do it. So then we get our 12 max HP, we get guillotine, which does not matter to us at all at this stage of the game. We're not going to be seeing that many more bosses to really figure out. We're seeing one more boss, right? We're not getting any benefit out of him to carry on to a future here. So we've reached the point where now, like, you know what, dude, I just gotta kill the boss. And we're also kind of like, how are we gonna lose, right? We got 12 max HP. There's no chance that we lose here. I do get hit multiple times in these couple of floors, because now I'm kind of just like, I'm playing loosey-goosey. We were tight We were trying so hard to get everything working to get the flawless, and then it was kind of like once we lost it, we didn't really care because we knew we still had a win, right? We knew we still had a win. There's no reason to fret. And then even in the back of our mind, we're going, even if I die, man, we still have a damn Devil's Pact. Like, we still get revived at the end of this if we die. And it's just, it's such a low probability of happening. We go into the final boss. We're freaking ready for it. We tried to get a flawless to start just because we were kind of like, you know, a little bit of practice, right? A little bit of practice with getting the flawless. I believe we might even flawless first phase. Yeah, we do flawless the first phase. I don't think we flawless the second phase. Maybe we do. I don't even remember. You'll notice somewhere around here, it's at the end of the fight. It's not in the middle of the fight. But this is where I noticed that I didn't record the audio in the video, and I'm actually like pissed. The first thing I did was I went to Twitter to complain, and then I went outside of my office to complain to Anna, and she was like, "That's depressing." And I went, "Yes, it is." But you know what? Then now you get the wonderful Tyler voiceover that you never knew was gonna happen. We also like definitely flawless this. So that's also sucky to flawless both of the final bosses without any issues whatsoever. But that's life, dude. That's life. And that's the beauty of the dang Revitas. It's the beauty of the dang Revitas. We get everything. This is where I notice that we have not been recording our audio this entire time. But alas, the greatest Revita run of all time is completed. We still pick up everything because we're like, we want to feel the sweet, sweet rain of damage come into us. I think I actually unmuted my microphone here, even though I don't say anything, because like I knew I wasn't going to upload this, but then you guys kind of bullied me into uploading it, so it is what it is. And the run ends here. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one with actual commentary. Bye-bye.